Welcome to Chitra Gandhiraj. Today I am going to explain a poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, which is useful for 10th standard students. It is a poem written in 1922 by Robert Frost. Imaginary, personification and repetition are prominent in his work. He was an American poet. He is highly regarded for his realistic depictions of rural life. This poem speaks of one's responsibility and keeping promises till we reach our goal. Now let's listen the lyric. Whose these are? I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. This poem tells the story of a man traveling through some snowy woods on the darkest evening of the year, and he is pretty much in love with nature that what he sees around him. He is on his way back to town, but he can't quite tear himself away from the lovely and dark woods. One must focus to achieve a goal, and we should not attract it between our travel of life. In this poem, the poet is the speaker. He stops by snow-covered jungle, which is white everywhere, and he listens the only sound of snow, wind, frozen lake, that is, snow falling sound. But since he was sitting on a horse in the darkest evening, the horse finds it a little strange, a little queer. Why the speaker stops here at the darkest evening? So it gives a harness sound and shakes its bell. In the first stanza, whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. That means the poet stops in the snow-covered jungle to watch his woods fill up with snow. But the horse finds it's a little strange, a little queer. The horse asks if there is some mistake. That means it had a doubt why the speaker stops here at the darkest evening. So it gives a harness sound and shakes its bells and asks if there is some mistake. Suddenly the poet is reminded his promises he made in the village. So he goes on his journey to fulfill his goals in spite of attraction while he was traveling. And the last two lines proves that he fulfilled his journey. Here he suggests that each of us have a goal in life. We must keep on move to achieve our goal in life. These last four lines, especially this particular lines are, that is, and then miles to go before I sleep, and then miles to go before I sleep, was liked by so many people. Now I'll read the fourth stanza. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Especially our former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru was very fond of these lines and depicted in his office table. Even our present Prime Minister Modi ji believes in this particular lines, and he sleeps for only 4 hours out of 24 hours. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru also just slept for 4 hours because he felt before finally he sleeps that the sleep word indicates death. Before he finally sleeps, he has to fulfill the commitments that he made to the world. The main theme of the poem is one should focus and do hard work till we achieve a goal without getting diversion of attraction. Especially the last two lines. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.